Hello and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Earlier I said that we would not see Professor Layton's parents again. It turns out I was wrong. You can see his parents again in order to get puzzles. Puzzle number 56, Clear-Cut Contrasts. What you want to do is tap one square in order to have more black area than white area. Right? Right! That's the goal of this puzzle. Currently, we have 9 white squares and 7 black squares. If I turn one of the white squares black, that doesn't really work, you know, because that gives us 8 black squares and 8 white squares, and that's even. We want more black than white. The solution to this puzzle is to tap the outer square. That would be that square which runs along the edge of the board.
Leave this to me. I'm sure of it.
And Layton's mother, Lucille. Lucille Layton. Puzzle number 57, Stitching Squares. This woman wants 2 red squares in every quadrant of this pillow, but you don't want squares in the exact same row, column, or diagonal as other squares. So the way to solve this puzzle is by abusing the memo function. Just figure out every place where squares cannot possibly be. Let's start with the right quadrant. Squares can't be here. That would put them in the exact same row as other red squares. Squares can't be here because that would put them in the exact same column as other red squares. Squares can't be here because that would put them in the same diagonal as other red squares. Great, so it looks like the only place you can put a red square in this quadrant, the right-hand quadrant, is over here. With that square in place, we could figure out where other squares can't go. We can't have a square here, same column. Can't have squares here, same row. Can't have squares here, same diagonal. So now for the upper quadrant. We can't have a square here. I mean, we have 3 spaces where squares can go in the upper quadrant. You can see that, right? We can't have a square here because that would block off the other 2 places. You'd only have 1 square in the quadrant. So the 2 squares must be here and here. There and there. So that blocks off those squares. Blocks off that square. Looks like the only place in the left quadrant is here. And the two squares in this quadrant, the bottom quadrant, are here and here. Perfect, beautiful, fantastic.
Here's my answer. There is no puzzle without a solution.
Alright, so say goodbye to the Laytons. We'll see them again in an episode, but for now, we are going to Norwell Wall. But I have a feeling we'll be distracted by puzzles before we can actually get there. You see, we have a puzzle here with Doug. I mean, Lionel. Lionel. Right, Lionel. Puzzle number 58, sorting blocks. In this puzzle, you need to have common sense. You see, some of these blocks are light, and some of them are heavy. You need to lift them in order to figure out which blocks are heavy and which blocks are light. How many blocks do you have to lift in order to figure this out? You have to lift every single block. Therefore, your answer is 10.
Listen to this, Hershel. Every puzzle has an answer.
Like I said, it's basically common sense. You need to lift 10 blocks to figure out how much these 10 blocks weigh. You know, I think it's kind of unfortunate that everybody in town just gives puzzles to Randall left and right. They're not helping his puzzle psychosis. And here is Doug. Do 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 do. Puzzle number 59, Flowery Footpath. This puzzle is a jigsaw puzzle. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Let's see, the easiest way to solve this puzzle is by getting the middle piece in place. So let's get the middle piece in place. Does that look like it to you? 'Cause it looks like it to me. Right, so if that's the middle piece, then this must be one of the corner pieces. So the other corner piece must be this one here. You're trying to recreate the design on the top screen, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I just neglected to mention that. So let's see, does this piece go here? No, clearly it does not. Maybe it goes here. No, it doesn't look like it goes there either. So, I guess that means the only place this piece can go is right here. That piece goes there. Looks like I can turn this piece around a bit. And that's your solution.
How exciting! Just leave it to me.
Alrighty, and the final puzzle is over here. Just tap on the bushes. Puzzle number 60, Dangerous Holes. What you want to do is rope off all of the holes. That way nobody falls into them. However, the catch is that you can't have any diagonals and you can't double back between stakes. So we're gonna start like this. Go down here, loop around like this, up, left, down, left, down. In order to loop around F, you'll have to go up here and to the right.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
Yes, Randall, don't litter your puzzles everywhere. Randall, you are seriously causing concerns among the people in this village.